Hello Java programmers and JavaFX programmers. Today I would like to share with you this application. It is Hieroglyphic Name Translator, which will convert a name to a hieroglyphic sequence of letters inside a cartouche. And the cartouche is the oval shape which had in ancient Egypt the names of the kings. From the interface here, actually the application, the Hieroglyphic Name Translator application is incorporated inside a bigger application, and the name of the bigger application is all-in-one application. And actually, if we have time, or if I have time later, I will share with you other applications within this big application. The application Hieroglyphic Name Translator is under this list here, Hieroglyphic Name Translator. This is the interface. From the interface, we can see here the title, Hieroglyphic Name Translator, and actually, right, once I clicked on the Hieroglyphic Name Translator, I opened the window, another window, with the title Hieroglyphic Name Translator. Here we have a label, translate your name into hieroglyphics. Here we have a text box which will enable the user to write his name in Latin letters or English letters or French letters. And here we have a button connected with an action which will translate the name in hieroglyphic. Here, for example, if we write Alex, then we click on the button. Here we can see the Alex. Each letter is corresponding with a hieroglyphic letter, A, L, E, X. Actually, the X in hieroglyphic is two letters, K and S. This is the letter K and S. If the name is bigger, for example, Alexander, we have seen here that there is the application dynamically is centering the name inside the cartouche and also dynamically change the size of the letters if the name length is longer than, for example, 7 letters. Now we come to the code behind the application. We have here the application incorporated inside another application. The main application actually is all in one, and the window of the application is actually called through this method, private void display hieroglyphic name translator, which is taking an action event object, then appending this window to the main application. My application, all-in-one application, is a JavaFX application based on the architecture controller model view. For example, here we have the main class, and here we have the main, this is the main controller, and the application has, here we have this class, Hieroglyphic Name Translator Controller, and this is the view, Hieroglyphic Name Translator View, and this class has only a horizontal box. Actually, all the rest of the controls, the components, the containers are loaded on the fly through the hieroglyphic name translator controller. I have also a folder for resources, or a library for resources, and this one actually has images. Here I have this package, all-in-one, resources, hieroglyphic alphabet. This one has the hieroglyphic alphabet, as we can see, the letters from A to Z, all of them are in the PNG format. We have the letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And also I have here the cartouche, which is also in the format PNG, and the middle section of the cartouche is transparent, as the name translated will be inside this transparent area. Also, the images in the PNG format, somehow all of them have the same, almost the same size concerning width, concerning height. And this to preserve the consistency of the view inside the cartouche, or the view of the name translated into hieroglyphics. Now we come to the controller class of the application. Here we have hieroglyphic name translator controller. Here we have the class actually is the one responsible for loading the components and the contents of the application. Like the title, label, like the name text box, like the translate button, and loading the name in hieroglyphic inside the cartouche. In the class, we have the logica behind the application and the methods which will convert actually every Latin letter or every English letter into its correspondent letter in hieroglyphic. The class, as we can see here, is beginning with the imports, as you can see, like a button, like URL, and also like labels, text field, images, image view, horizontal box, vertical box. And this class is implementing the interface initializable. As we can see here, right, as we are implementing the interface initializable, we can use this method of initialize. Here we have a declaration of some variables, like the text field user input, like the cartouche image, like the vertical box for the letters, and the name string. Here we have this the initialize method, which is coming from this interface initialize. Inside the method, we have the definition of the variables and the controls and the components of the application, and also we have methods to set the look and feel of these controls, like setting the width, the height, the position, the location. For example, here we have the label title, translate your name into hieroglyphics, and also the CSS to render the look and feel of this label. This is the user input. and the button translate. And here, this is the most important function, which is triggered on clicking the button translate, which is display cartouche. If we go to this function, display cartouche, this private void method, display cartouche, is grabbing, is in the first place or in the beginning of the application, clearing all the letters from inside the cartouche, as you can see here, this function. Then it is declaring and defining the directory of the images, which is all-in-one resources, hieroglyphic alphabet, the letters. Then we have here the string of row name is the user input text. Then we capitalize all the letters. Then we convert this string into an array of chars or characters. And here we have this for loop from here. Look at this, from here all the way to here, right? This for loop is running through all the letters of the names provided by the user and checking if the letter is A, then it is substituting this letter A with the image of the hieroglyphic letter A, which is actually this one. Where is it? A, this one here. And then we are declaring and defining a variable of image type, and we append, and then we append the string of the directory. Then we are declaring and defining an image view of image view type. Then we set the image size. This image size actually, if we go to this function, this is the small helping method which will actually dynamically resize the hieroglyphic letter according to string length. For example, if the name, which is the string coming from the text field, if it is bigger than 6 letters, then we set the image view width to this value to make it smaller actually. If it is less than 6 letters, then we set the image view width and height to this value, which is bigger. As we have seen actually with the name Alex and Alex, and we made the name Alexander, if it is bigger or smaller than 6 characters. Back to the loop here. After setting the image size according to the length of the name, then the letter is the vertical box which is inside the cartouche. We get the children, and then we add or append, actually we are append the letters. So actually, right, as we have seen, we go back to the application. Here we have, for example, mat, translate, M-A-T. This is the owl, the eagle, the T, M-A-T. And if the first letter is M, then we put this image of hieroglyphic letter, then the second letter A, the third letter T, and here we have, if we made the name bigger, Matthew or Matthias. As we can see, the size of each icon dynamically is changing to actually 1/3 of the original image. So this is the application, the hieroglyphic name translator application. I hope that you had enjoyed the demonstration, and I hope that I added to you some kind of ideas or techniques or inspiration to make similar applications. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.